Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode or another video for Adam the Historian Ghost Hunter. And today I'm in Boscawen, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but that's New Hampshire, central New Hampshire, a little bit past Concord, where the state capital is. And I'm here today because of Miss Hannah Dunstin. Now, if no one's familiar with Hannah Dunstin, basically in 1657, that's when she was born, and she passed away in 1737. She was basically a famous symbol of the frontier heroism. I'll show you exactly what I mean. It's bright out here today, about 80 degrees. She was a victim of an Indian raid in 1697 on Haverhill, Massachusetts, which is a little south of here, in another state, of course. We're in New Hampshire. When she had been taken to a campsite on the nearby island in the river, which we're going to go to right now, and after killing and later scalping 10 Indians, she and two other captives, which were her brother and sister, Mary Neff and Samuel Lenderston, escaped down the river to safety. So, that's a little vague, and I guess it's not saying it's not to the point. There's a little trestle thing there, it's cool. And this is my first time here, by the way, for those of you watching. I've done research, and I did take a picture of the sign, but I haven't gone down to the trail, so we're going to do that together. Isn't that fun, this little journey? So long story short, yeah, her natives attacked her house with her family, the Puritan family, in Haverhill, Massachusetts, which is also the Rob Zombie's hometown, and it's a little bit, I believe, west of Salem, Massachusetts. So the father and the 6 brothers and sisters got away, and the natives captured this Hannah, who was the mother, and her 2 children. I'm sorry, they weren't her brother and sister, they were her children. And they had her infant baby, and if you read about it, the Indians, the natives, the Abenakis, I believe, they bashed the baby's head against the tree to kill it, to bash its brains out, because they knew it would be a burden on the trail. On the path, because they're going to bring them back to Canada, basically, to be slaves. So, and this is all true. I mean, this is all part of the lore, and it's all documented. So basically, the natives fell asleep right where we're going now, this little peninsula here, where the rivers meet, in Boscawen, New Hampshire. And Mary took axes and murdered the natives and their children. I think there was like 12 natives altogether, and 6 of them were children themselves. And they retaliated and said, "We're not going to be your slaves." They fell asleep, they killed them. And to prove that they killed them, they basically they scalped them and brought that and back to the people. And the people, they paid them for that. And they recognized her as a hero. She got paid like, I think, 6 cents or whatever it was per scalp. Something, whatever. But yeah. So she and her 2 siblings, or her 2 children, I should say, younger children, basically her, I think one of them helped, 2 of them helped, but they slaughtered a bunch of natives to be free. They're going to take them to be prisoners, or slaves, so to speak, out in northern Canada, southern Canada. Northern Rail Trail. Rail Trail is cool. There's a monument there. The Rail Trail is cool. That's basically a railroad track that doesn't exist anymore. Look at that. And they use it for a path now. So this is cool. Track's right there. I'll have to come back and get some pictures of that. Oh, you can ride the rails. So you must be able to get that little cart that starts here. Oh, I see. And then you get to ride them. Well, that's pretty neat. There's a train tunnel up there, looks like. So that's cool. So the stuff you see when you go on... I don't know if I want that rail. I already got the trail one. Cool. Well, this is fun. I hope you guys brought your sunscreen and bug spray. It's kind of not super buggy, but it's spring here in New England, so they're waking up. It's, like I said, it's about 80 degrees. My car's at 78, something like that when I pulled in. So, it's a nice day. It's about an hour. It's about 2 hours out of Maine, where we are. I mean, it depends where you go, I guess, through. That's cool. Yeah, there's like a little brook there. So this is, I believe, this is a runoff, but there's 2 rivers here that connect. There's one there, and there's one there, and there's like a little peninsula island where they camped out for the night. Uh-oh. gonna take giant steps. I can't look at you guys because I'm gonna fall. Whoa, some of this wood is really bad. So we'll definitely take the path on the way back. Not the path, but the, wow. We'll definitely take the, I can't think of the word, walkway on the way back. I'm actually kind of nervous. Some of this wood looks like shit. That's a long way down. This wasn't part of the plan. I tried to be a cool guy for the video. And, oh, adventure, sure. Ooh, look at that fish right there. He said, come on down here, I'll eat you. Ooh, I looked down for a minute. That got me nervous. Almost there. Tough guy's doing good. Adam the Historian Ghost Hunter. Whoa. Indiana Jones. Oh, he made it. The crowd goes wild. Me and all my friends, I tag along. Look at the old bridge. It's cool. All right. Yeah, I'm taking the path back. So here, I take it, is where they were camped out. I know it was on the riverbed. They had a fire going, and the natives fell asleep. 8 of them. 6 of them children, I believe, or it might have been even more than that. Wow. Here roamed justifieds Judah, Hannah, Dustin, Mary Neff, Samuel Livingston, March 16th. Wow. Statue, know ye what with many plant it trust to the state we give and grant it at the time we may know. Phew, it's a lot of stuff. I'll go pause on it in a second. 57, 30? I don't know. The war, tomahawk, fagot, and inferius were all at Haverhill. The ashes of wigwam camp fires at night, and of 10 of the are here. 10 of the 3 are here. Most maybe it's like an old thing. I don't know what that means. People that donated, donors, and there she is up top. HANNA DUNSTIN. This is Hannah Crana, the Witch of Connecticut. This is HANNA DUNSTIN, the native killer of, let's get an action right here. New Hampshire. Yep. Well, the axe handle broke midway, but the axe head's there. Oh, pretty. Well, that was, it's very, right here. Like, when you really think about it, like this train obviously wasn't here. This is like 1600s, but it more than likely was some sort of path through the woods. That's why they usually build train tracks, because there's some sort of path there. So they kind of camped out here on the ledge by the water. Maybe they went swimming while this Hannah and her 2 children sat there tied up. These natives were eating, having fun, and then they all got tired, fell asleep. None of them stayed watch, and she took them out. So, wow. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I mean, if you get it was quite a ride out here. It's a gorgeous ride. I went to buy a couple green signs. There's, those historical green signs in New Hampshire. Went by a lot of cemeteries, a lot of historical houses, diners and stuff. So it's a nice trip. New Hampshire's gorgeous. It's actually pretty long. If you were to go from like Massachusetts all the way to Canada, it's quite the drive. But wow. Well, I found this on Atlas Obscura. I think I found it in a book at one time too, like mysterious free website I use. You can donate, and they do have membership program stuff. But for the most part, it's free. It tells you anything that's like cool, exotic, weird, like mysterious, bucket, like unknown, like cemetery, creepy, murder scene, whatever, movie scene stuff in your state, in your town, the whole thing. So check it out. It's a free website. It's cool. You can make yourself a profile thing and document all the places you've been to and places you want to go. So I'll take some pictures. Wow, that's pretty wild. She slaughtered a bunch of natives right here. I'm going to take a little walk around. It's just me. About 4 o'clock here in New Hampshire. Make sure you guys